The Communications Workers Union is calling for the dismissal of TSTT's acting CEO George Hill. The union led TSTT workers in a picket in front of the Twin Towers today following a meeting with Finance Minister Larry Hawai. They told reporter Jonathan Chase that they've taken their concerns to management, to the courts and to government, and they demand to be heard.
Members of the Communication Workers Union have turned the pavement in front of the Twin Towers into a virtual red light district. Negotiations have ground to a halt with TSTT, and they say they want the company to come back to the table with a new offer within 7 days. The Communication Workers Union is negotiating with TSTT for an increase in the cost of living allowance for workers for the period 2008 to 2010. The union has taken this matter to TSTT management, to the Ministry of Public Utilities, to the Ministry of Labour, and today to the Minister of Finance, Larry Hawai. Secretary General John Julian says the aim of Monday's meeting was to learn if government had a position in the negotiations between the company, which is jointly owned by National Enterprises Limited and Cable and Wireless, and the workers, who are represented by the union.
Is it that the policies that TSTT is now adopting, is it a government policy? He says no, it is not a government policy. So therefore, it has to be between Cable and Wireless and the local board.
CWU wants TSTT's acting CEO George Hill removed, and they're calling for a shake-up of the board as well.
We do not believe that the local members of the TSTT board have the interests of the workers, and they should also resign.
Union President Joseph Remy says given the CWU's success in previous instances when they took TSTT to court, the union is happy to play the long game and wait management out.
If they want to go 5 years down the road, the court will again rule in our favor because we are standing on solid, sound principles, and we are not going to compromise on fundamental principles for $1.
Union representatives say if they do not get a favorable response from the company, they are prepared to escalate their protests. Jonathan Chase,